So what are brand standards? I'm going to throw one more definition at you. So marketing is the right message to the right person at the right time. The right message to the right person at the right time. You may have heard that one before. I add a little fourth one in there that is the right way. So the right message to the right person, the right time, the right way. Okay. That is kind of the groundwork or the framework to our brand standards. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, though, is to understand who we are marketing to. Who we are marketing to. Now, Simon Sinek says start with the why. I love Simon Sinek, by the way, and I build a lot of my principles off of what he says. But I think that he's a little bit wrong on this. He probably is assuming that we've figured this part out. But I think that we start with the who. Because if we don't know who the who is, then that who is not going to have a problem that our why intersects, right? So we need to understand the who before we can get to the why, all right? It's kind of backwards. I read this article a couple of years ago, and I think it was in Entrepreneur Magazine. And what they said was, we've kind of got it backwards. See, what we do as entrepreneurs is we go about it in the brilliant light bulb moment, and then we go and we build this solution to fulfill some need that somebody possibly has out there, right? Actually, what we do is we build a solution, and then we go and we hope to find somebody that has the problem that our solution will fit. Well, isn't that kind of backwards? Wouldn't it be better to find somebody with a problem and then marry our solution, build our whole solution, build our business around that? Well, I'm not suggesting that you go and blow your business away at this point. I don't want you to do that. But what I do want us to do first, and the first thing that we do in brand standards, is to identify that who. Who is it, and what are their problems? Who are we falling in love with? Who are we building our solution for? Who are we messaging to? Remember, the right message to the right person at the right time, the right way, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is build a persona. What we do in a persona is identify 80%. We kind of use the 80-20 rule for characteristics that define kind of what our ideal customer is. So we've got a template, right? But what we do is we kind of quickly go over some quick demographics. Are they male? Are they female? Are they, what's the general age group? Where they live? What are their interests? What brands are they encountering? Things like that. I'm mildly interested in the demographics. I'm extremely interested in the next part, and that is internal needs. We'll identify internal needs. What are the things that are deep down? What are the drivers, right? What are the internal needs that are driving them to you and your business, to needing you and your business? And then we're going to identify fears in there as well. And then I want us to look at how is life better with us, and what does life look like without us. So we've got demographics. We know if they're a male or a female or not. We've got how is life better with us and without us, their internal needs. We write a little bio. We give them a picture and a name, and then boom. Now we've got a persona. Now, going back to that marketing is sales in the abstract. Instead of it being abstract, instead of us sitting down looking at an email or an ad or a website and saying, do I like this? We're saying, no. Does Lindsay like this? Or whatever the name of your persona is. Does this persona like this? You see how that's a game changer? It takes the abstract nature out of it. I don't have them knee to knee with me anymore, but I kind of do. So we've got this template, this persona. We're going to put it on our wall, and everything runs through that. I'll argue that every business decision should be run through that, because I don't care what you think. I care about what that persona thinks. Remember, we are married. We have fallen in love with that customer and their problems, and that's what we're building our solutions around of.